It's coming right now. Tell it to him. Tell him his pranks have caused too much screw and that my good man has taken a lot of heat for him. I'll be right here silent. Please be blunt with him.
Take it easy, sweet cheeks. Now scram, I hear him coming.
Now, Mother, what's this all about?
Son, you've disrespected your father.
Old lady, you've insulted my old man.
That's rubbish.
Go on, you're questioning me evilly.
What in the heavens has gotten into you?
What's the problem now?
Have you forgotten who I am?
For God's sakes, no, I haven't. You are the queen bee, your husband's brother's wife, and you're my mother, though I wish you weren't.
In that case, I'll call in others who can still speak. Ah!
No, sit down. Let's see what's deep inside you.
What are you gonna do, sugar? Kill me?
What's this, a rat? I'll bet a buck he's a dead rat now.
Oh, I've been shot. Shot down. Shot down.
Oh my goodness! What have you done?
I don't know, is it the king?
Oh, what a senseless, horrible act!
A horrible act, almost as bad my good mother as killing a king.
Killing a king?
That's what I said, my good woman. You low-life, nosy, buzzy body fool. Goodbye. I thought you were somebody more important. You've gotten what you deserve. I guess you found out it's dangerous to be a busybody. Stop wringing your hands. Sit down and let me wring your heart instead, which I would do if it's still soft enough, if your evil lifestyle has not toughened it against feeling anything at all.
What did I do to deserve this?
A deed that distorts modesty, turns virtue into hypocrisy, replaces a blossom on the face of true love with a nasty blemish, makes marriage vows as false as Glamber's oath. Oh, you've done a deed that plucks the soul out of marriage and turns religion into meaningless blather. Heaven looks down on this earth as angry as its judgment day were here, and is sick at the thought of what you've done.
Come on, what's this deed that sounds so awful even before I know what it is?
Look at this picture of two brothers, with one being better than the other. You went from having the better one to drastically downgrading to the worst possible one. You once had a courageous and tough man to now having a coward who ruins everything upon his presence. How is it possible that you did this? It appears to be that some sort of devil have taken control of you, blinding you of the poor characteristics this person that you call your man has. But for what reason could you make you move from this one to that one? Obviously you have some sense since you were able to get around, but it seems paralyzed, because clearly my father was the better of the two, and even you know that.
Oh, sugar, stop. You're making me feel bad.
Yes, and you lie in the sweaty stench of your dirty sheets with the corruption making love.
Oh, you must stop. Your words are like daggers. Please no more, sweet Hamlet.
A murderer and a villain, a lowlife who's not worth a 20th of 10th of your first husband. The worst of kings, a thief of the throne who took the precious crown from a shelf and put it in his pocket.
Stop!
A ragtag king. Oh, angels in heaven, protect me with your wings. What can I do for you, my gracious Lord?
Oh no, Hamlet's gone completely crazy.
Have you come to scold your tardy son for straying him from his mission, letting important commands slip by? Tell me.
Don't forget, I've come to sharpen your somewhat dull appetite for revenge. But look, your old woman is flabbergasted. Jeepers creepers, keep her struggling soul from being overwhelmed by all this baloney. The imagination works big time in those with the weakest bodies. Talk to your old woman, Hamlet.
How are you doing, madam?
And how are you doing, staring into the empty air and talking to nobody?
Ahem. Look how pale he is and how he glares at me, preaching even at stones he could get them to act. Don't look at me like that, unless you want me to cry instead of kill.
Who are you talking to?
You don't see anything?
Nothing at all, but I can see everything that's here.
And you don't hear anything?
No, nothing, but us talking.
Look how it's sneaking away. My father, just like he was when he was alive. Look, he's going out the door right now.
This is only a figment of your imagination. Madness is good at creating hallucinations.
I ain't crazy, trust me. My actions should not lead to you making the assumptions that you're making. Don't think that this is probably all my fault and how I'm acting. Your sins are also to blame for this whole thing. You just had to marry someone else right after the death of my father. It may be true that my actions were not the best to reveal the truth, but what matters is that they had the good intentions.
Oh, Hamlet, you've broken my heart in two.
Then get rid of the crappy side, Ma, and get yourself a better life with the good half. Have a good night. Just make sure you don't hook up with my uncle. Even though you're no longer pure, act as if you were so that you can get used to not sleeping with that fool. As for the fate of Polonius, that's life sometimes. You live and other times you just gotta go. God put this in my path, so I just gotta go with it. It may be a sin, but you know what? It's gonna get worse in a little bit. Just do what I told you if you want the truth to be exposed. I have to go to England. Don't you know that?
Ah, I'd forgotten all about that. It's been decided.
Yes, it's a done deal. Documents are ready and my two schoolmates whom I trust about as much as rattlesnakes are in charge. They're the ones who will lead me on my march to mischief. Let it happen. It's fun to watch the engineer get blown up by his own explosive, and with any luck I'll dig a few feet below their bombs and blow them to the moon. Oh, it's nice to kill two birds with one stone. Now that I've killed this guy, I'll be off in a hurry. I'll lug his guts into the next room. Mother, have a good night. The politician who was in the life-babbling idiot is now quiet and serious. Come on, sir. Let's get to the end of our business. Good night, Mother.